Hey guys, what's up? I know I haven't recorded in quite a while. I've been busy with school and stuff. I changed my hair a little bit. I haven't cut it. I just started styling it differently. I think I've been doing it pretty cute. I finally got to be glued hairspray. Revolutionary, I'm telling you. It's revolutionary. It's amazing. My video is still kind of laggy. Yeah, it's pretty laggy. Whatever. Um, oh my god. I've had finals all week and last week. I had a test in math yesterday, and so I'm a sophomore, but I'm doing junior math, so this is going to be my last year of required math, which is really great. My Ibu and my dad are really happy about it. And so we did our final. We had two finals in math, which doesn't make sense. And our last final was on our first unit, which I don't remember. And I grabbed the quiz, and the first page, I was struggling, but I was like, this is okay. And then I start doing the rest of the packet, and it went downhill from there. There were questions that I didn't even know what to do at all. So I felt so bad because I just had to put down. I literally wrote down, I have no idea. I don't know how to factor this. I don't remember how to factor. But it's second semester, so that's great. Yeah. And then I had another test in my physical science class. I regret it because I stayed up so late. I stayed up until 1:30 a.m. Listen to me. I don't do that. I never do that when school's the next day. Okay? I was talking to Ashley all night. Which I don't regret. I'll tell you more about that later. And after she went to bed, I was just staying up, and I knew I shouldn't have, I was I should get to sleep soon, blah 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 blah. I didn't. And I regretted it. I was so tired the next day, and I had I put in some eye medicine in the morning, and the thing is, sleep, I don't see the greatest because I'm so tired, and then the eye medicine, I also don't see the greatest. So the combination, I could barely read the final. Cause I had the physical science final for my first period, and then I had the math final for my fifth period. But I know I did well in the physical science one, even though I could barely see. My school, tell me if this happens with you guys too, other than Oregon, in other places in Oregon. For us, every Monday, Tuesday, and Friday, it's a regular schedule, right? And then on Wednesdays, we have all of our even classes, and then we start the day late so that we can sleep in. They say it's so the teachers can, plan the rest of the week or something. That doesn't really make sense to me because can't you plan it on the weekend? I don't think you need to be planning on the morning, but whatever. And then yeah, and then on Thursdays we have odd classes. I like Wednesdays because I have the classes that I like. I have my second period with I'm not saying my teacher's name. With my friends, and we have comm. Comm is language arts, English literary class. I don't know why they changed it to calm. That's so weird. Like, just choose a name. It's not that hard. And then I have PE with Ashley, which is great because I love Ashley. And Ashley is the best person I've ever met in my entire life. And then I have world studies for my 6th period. I love world studies, like, so much. I was so sad when I didn't have world studies freshman year. I don't know why they don't have world studies, like, for anybody freshman year. It's really weird. And then on Thursdays, I have all the classes I hate, except for one. I have my 7th period, I have my cooking class. It's after lunch, too. And then I have my math class, my 5th period, which is when I had my final. And then my 3rd period, I had Spanish. I only have one friend in Spanish class, and she's leaving. It's not fair. It's not fair at all. And then my 1st period, I have physical science with Kreder. I hate Kreder. I hate him. I hate him. You don't understand. You don't understand. He's my op. He's my opposition. He's my opponent. Like, he just... You don't understand. You don't understand. And then I was thinking of transferring from my math class to a different teacher. Because, like, my math teacher is nice, but I can't learn the way he teaches, if that makes sense. Like, he'll be teaching and yeah, I'll, like, get it somewhat, and he moves so fast. Like, he gives us new homework. I'm not even joking. Like, I know people are like, oh, it's a teenager, teenagers are over-exaggerating, blah, 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 blah. I'm not. I'm actually not exaggerating when I say he assigns us homework every day or every other day. It's sometimes 2 a day. And then he tells us to ignore the previous one that we're still working on and to focus on this one. And then it, like, takes time to focus on the one he's just given us. And then he gives us another one and tells us the same thing. And he's like, I'm teaching you good habits for college. This is going to help you in your future. And I'm like, but this isn't helping me. This is making me more stressed. I cried in the middle of math class. I was so embarrassed to be crying in the middle of math class. Because I didn't understand anything at all. And everybody else understood. And I felt really stupid. And I hate feeling stupid. Genuinely, like, I think one of my biggest fears is feeling stupid in front of a bunch of people. Or embarrassed, like, genuinely embarrassed and stupid in front of a bunch of people. I know people are like, oh, you'll get over it, blah, 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 but, like, I hate the feeling. I was crying in the middle of math class talking about how I just didn't know what the heck I was doing, and literally nobody was helping me. I love my parents, but they can't help me with math. They barely know how to do math. I lasted longer than my Ibu did in high school. She dropped out, like, the first few months of freshman year. My dad barely passed. My stepdad barely passed high school, like... And, like, people my age don't know how to explain it to me. And I can't afford to be taking up all my teacher's time, you know? And it's just like, I don't know what I'm doing. And I can't ask for help. I remember this one time in Spanish class that got me so off guard. And I was so embarrassed. My teacher, I was, like, spacing out. And then he asked me a question in front of the entire class. And everybody was looking at me. I'm not even joking. Okay, I know you're like, oh, don't worry about it, blah, blah, blah. Like, they're not looking all, like, but, like, it was relevant, so everybody was looking at me, and he asked me a question and I didn't know the answer, and because I didn't know what he asked, and my face got so hot, and like I started stuttering, and then he had to like repeat the question, and then I had to find the answer, and I didn't know what to answer. Even then, like I was looking at my paper and I was like, well, which one do I say? Blah blah blah. Like I knew what the answer was because it was like, what do you like to eat? It was in Spanish class. It was like, what do you like to eat in Spanish? And then you just have to like tell him a food. And like I was like, oh my god, what food do I do? Blah blah blah. Blah. And I was like, I was so embarrassed. Like I actually started tearing up. I was honestly so fused. Like, and it happened again on Thursday, like this Thursday, because it's Friday. It's Friday. Is it Friday? Let me check. It's Friday. Since I was really tired, we were cooking, and I kept messing up measurements, and I felt so embarrassed, and I started stuttering. I don't know why I've been doing that lately. Like, it's not like, oh, like, it's genuinely like, I'm stuttering. And I get really embarrassed about it. Because then I'm like, oh, well, look at me. I'm pathetic. Jeez. Look at this loser freaking stuttering over here. Like, bro. Why can't I just be normal? That sounds so pick me. Why am I such an attention seeker? I'm always second guessing stuff about myself. Like, oh, am I being pathetic right now? Or am I being so pathetic that like I'm a pick me? Am I attention seeking right now? I think some of that is a little bit of my parents' causation. Of my parents causing that. Because, like, I'm alternative, right? If you couldn't tell. I know. I know. I don't look the most alternative. I don't have dyed hair. I don't have a bunch of piercings. I get it. I'm still thrifting. I'm trying. And my parents always make comments about me dressing too much in their eyes, you know? And, you know, it really gets to me sometimes. Like, I understand why they say it. And, but they just, like, oh, it's, you're very attention seeking right now. Like, are you sure you want to wear that? Are you looking to impress people with that? You know, people are gonna look at you. Like, yeah, I know. Like, whose attention are you seeking? Cool people's attention. That's who I'm seeking attention from, okay? Because I have no cool friends. Well, I'm not gonna say that because I have cool friends. I have no alternative friends. You don't understand. I live in this small town in Oregon, and don't worry, I love my small town. I moved here from a city, and then I moved here from a small town, from a small town, from a small town, from a small town. But like I love my friends. My friends are awesome. But I wish I had more alternative friends. And there is a small group of alternative people at my school, but like all of them drink and do drugs. And I don't do that because I'm not really interested in doing that stuff. A bunch of my family does it, and I don't like the result of it. And that's my personal opinion. That's my option. But they like to hang out with people that like to drink and do drugs. I carried alcohol for them one time, and so I'm on their good side. I know you're thinking, what? Zia, what are you doing? That's not a good thing. I know it's not a good thing, but like, my friend asked me, she was my friend, and I was like, yeah, sure. Because, like, it's not that big of a deal to me, except, like, I've never been caught with alcohol or drugs because I don't carry them, because I don't do them. And so I know I'm on their good side, and, like, they compliment me sometimes, and I compliment them because, like, I like slightly interact with some of them. I'm acquaintances with a few of them, quite a few of them, but, like, it's nothing like friends, which sucks because I don't know, all of my friends, like, no hate to them, are, like, really basic. And that's that's perfectly fine, you know? You can dress however you want, but as long as you're a nice person, I will be your friend. But I just want to be friends with someone who is alternative because, like, in some senses they understand. I don't know how to describe it. Like, I just I hopefully you know what I mean. Like, I want to be friends with cool people that are cool like me. I don't know. I want Oh my god, I feel so selfish because I really love my friends, but I really want alternative friends. And I feel bad when I get online and, like, I make online friends because I'm so awkward online. Like, I don't know how to be a good online friend. It's pretty hard for me. Like, I need you to constantly, like, be texting me back because I'm really shy, and I will sadly admit that I am biased when it comes to online friends. Like, I definitely will make more of an effort if you are alternative and I think you're cool. Well, that's not so selfish because if you think somebody's cool on an online thing, of course you're gonna make more of an effort. And I honestly have more of a preference for people that are more fluent in English than people who aren't. And I definitely have a preference towards being online friends with girls. I don't understand. No matter how many Discord servers I join, and no matter how many intros saying, "Oh, I don't want to be friends with benefits. I don't online date." There's always guys hitting me up, being like, "Oh, you're pretty cute. Are you single?" Like, even just casually, or just, like, flirting with me outright, and I'm like, I don't I don't do online relationships. It's just not my thing. I'm not really comfortable with it super much. And I really just prefer more in-person things, you know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to hug you. I want to be able to talk to you face to face. I like on eye contact, okay? That's what I like. And an online relationship just personally doesn't do that for me. I remember I had a lot of guys hit me up last year on Discord. Like, one time 4 in the same night, and all of them were weird. Like, it was just weird, dude. And so I deleted Discord, and then I re-downloaded it because I wanted to make more alternative friends. And I was like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to try. I'm going to make an effort. I'm going to be a cool scene online friend. Woo! I haven't gotten on Discord in a while, and I feel really bad. I need to learn how to be an online friend because the thing is, I'm like, I'm on my phone a lot, but you know what I mean. I'm just not on Discord a lot. I feel bad because sometimes I feel like just wanting to be friends with girls online instead of guys is kind of sexist. And like, guys are fine, you know what, that's awesome, blah blah blah, but it turns so weird so fast. Like, why can't you just be my friend? Why is it so hard for you to just be my friend? And if you flirt with me once, I'm not gonna feel comfortable with you ever again if you're a guy. That's a sad but like harsh fact. I'm sorry. It's sad but true. Like, I've had one bad female interaction online, and it wasn't even that bad. She was just annoying. And then I've had like 7 or 8 bad interaction with guys online. Like, and I'm a teenager. Even on Instagram, like, there's this 25, 26-year-old who, like, would DM slash kind of DMs me now. I don't know. We haven't talked in a while, and I'm completely fine with that. So my dad gave me a notification. One sec. And oh my god. And I would say, like, hey, I'm a teenager, I'm in high school, you know, I am 15, I'm going on 16 this year. And he was like, oh yeah, and like, I liked Ashley at the time, and I was like, I'm taken. I'm not taken because we weren't dating, but like, I'm spoken for, you know, like, I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm already talking to someone. And he was like, oh yeah, that's fine, blah blah blah. And then later on he's like, oh my god, you're so cute, blah blah blah. And he's like, oh yeah. And I was like, oh yeah, I curled my hair. I was thinking of getting a perm. And he was like, oh, can I see your curly hair? And I was like, sure, blah blah blah. You know, I don't know. You know those like poses in the 2000s they would do all the album covers, and they're like, I don't know. And he was like, oh wow, it looks really good. And I was like, thanks, blah blah blah, you know, blah blah. Because just because you're a guy doesn't mean I'm not gonna be friends with you. Like, we can be friends. You just have to not be weird. Stop being weird. And he's like, I'll be honest, I kind of just wanted a cute selfie out of you. And then I was like, please don't go into my picture. Please. I'm 15. Please. Don't masturbate to my photo. It's weird. I don't know you. I don't even have a picture of him. I don't even know what he looks like. And he already knows what I look like. I mean, not from the selfie, obviously, because I post myself online. But, like, don't do weird stuff with my picture, okay? And he, like, kept calling me cute. And I was like, I'm 15! Please stop. I told him like 2 to 3 times, stop. And he didn't. So I gotta go eat dinner now, and I think I'm gonna end this video off today. So I think I'm gonna try, I am going to try to make more videos soon. I don't know when I'll be uploading. It might just be random. In my next video, I think I'll decide if I'll be doing random or certain parts of the week. I think I'll be doing 2 to 1 uploads a week. I'm probably just 1. Maybe like 2 will be a rare occurrence. mostly one, but yeah, maybe like once a week I'll be doing videos. But yeah, this video was a pretty long one, guys, and I think I'll be doing around 20-minute videos, or maybe it'll just vary, you know what I mean? Because I just like to rant about stuff. I think I'm gonna change my profile name to something rants. So, yeah. Anyways, bye, guys.